Hey, Queen. Hey. It is Jameelah Anderson, your thug life and business strategist. And I am here today to talk to you about how being late keeps you broke. That's right, broke. And if you're anything like me, ain't nobody got time to be broke. See, this is the thing. I want to ask you, do you know anyone or is there anyone out there that's ever been late before? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about being late. I mean, we've all been late, like one or two, 800, 1,000 times. I mean, we've all, suffered with it to some extent. But the thing is that being late or being continuously late, I should say, will keep you broke. And the reason why that is because of that time tested classical phrase that has something to do with your time is your money, right? Your time and money. Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand. So, in order for you to be able to make the money that you really want to make and live the life and have the success and have the wealth that you really want to have, then it's time to pay attention to your time. And I know that there are lots of really, really, really sexy reasons as to why you're late. I mean, you got the dog, you got the husband, the wife, the kids, whatever. And then beyond all of that, there is the traffic thing, right? Because that's everyone's number one reason. It's just traffic, and we can't control that. But in order for you to expand financially, you got to get serious about your time. And who better to tell you anything about that than me? I was a classic lateaholic for years, like literally all my life. And I feel like some part of me feels like it's genetic because my mom was just super late all the time. So that's another reason to put on the reasons of why I'm late list. But I was like late and I felt good because at least I was consistent, I was consistently late. So I was consistent about something. They tell you to be consistent after all. But the bottom line is that being late, it didn't affect me initially because I would just get there and, be like, whatever, the party's still going on. It's not like, y'all need me in order to, I mean, they do kind of need me in order to start the party, but it's not like the party is gonna not be able to continue if I'm not there. So I just felt like it wasn't a big deal. But it wasn't until I got really serious about my finances that I realized how lateness was affecting my money. And let me break that down a little bit more. So let's just say that you are like I don't know, a marketing consultant, and you are worth $100 an hour. Then for every hour you work, you are generating $100 worth of revenue. And if you are working, you're making money. If you're not working, then being that you're worth $100 an hour, I would think that you would want to spend your time with people or with friends or family that are actually worth the $100 that you would spend an hour or somebody would spend to have you. So the thing about it is that whether you're working or not, you're still worth the same $100 an hour. And when I realized that, basically with time and money, it was being affected across three different ways, that it was my worth, somebody else's worth, and then my brand, I started to change everything about the way I operated with time. What do I mean when I say my worth, your worth, the brand? So basically, if everyone on this earth is worth something, even if it's $10 an hour or $1,000 an hour, then whenever you play around with someone else's time, you're playing around with what they could be generating or what their worth is. I mean, Oprah's worth like billions of dollars. Would you make Oprah wait 20 minutes or 30 minutes for you? And if you said yes to that, you're nuts. Okay, because at the end of the day, like Oprah's not waiting 5 minutes for you. If you don't have your stuff together when you meet Oprah, it's over with. So that's the thing about it. Like it's all about the relationship between your time and your money. And if you're not paying close attention to it, then you're doing things like showing up to places late. And if you're showing up to places late consistently, then it's also affecting your brand. Oh my God, your brand. This is your reputation. This is what people will say about you when you're not around? And do you really want to show up 15 minutes late to engagements, 15 minutes late for meetings, 15 minutes late for parties? If everywhere you're going, you're showing up 15 minutes late, you could be saying to that other person that you don't value their time. Right? Think about your worth. If you're worth $100 an hour and another person's worth $100 an hour or even more, that's saying that you don't value what they're worth. You could be seen as being rude. You could be seen as being unprofessional, or worse yet, disrespectful. And I'm pretty sure that with your brand, whether you have a business or even if you don't have a business, your reputation is in place of this brand. So I'm pretty sure you don't want people going around saying, like, she doesn't value people's time. She takes people's time for granted. And I mean, think about it. When it comes to time, it's an invaluable resource. It is like the most valuable resource you could ever have because you can never get more of it. You know, I mean, we kind of take life for granted. Sometimes we take our own life for granted and we kind of let our own time get from beyond us. But the reality is that we cannot get that time back. And it's absolutely essential for you to recognize you can't get your time back. So it's a precious resource. Time is money. Time is money. And you have to look at your time the same way you look at your worth and really determine, like, well, what is worthy of my time? You know, what do I want to pay close attention to? Who do I want to spend my time around? Where do I want to be? And what will I commit to where my time is concerned? You know, it took me a minute. Like, it took me a while to really understand that because I didn't take the time to figure out how I was valuable, you know, what my value was, what my worth was. I learned later, you know, how to discover your gift and your talent and stuff. So I was like, oh my God, like, I'm worth a pretty penny. And for me to be around other people and give them my time, that's a pretty freaking big deal because I could be making money instead. So I just want to put you guys on the game so y'all know that this time thing is money. And I'm going to give you 4 quick strategies. I think I have 4 quick strategies on how to improve in this particular area. So the first thing that you can do to increase your money by working on your time is creating a schedule. Now, it may sound kind of standard, like Jameelah does, schedule, no big deal, but no, you have to really create a schedule where, number 2, everything, every appointment that you get, every meeting, anything that you set up, put that in there. Put it in your schedule. A lot of you guys have these calendars on your phone. You got these written schedules, and you don't use it. Use your calendar. Use your schedule. Schedule stuff, right? Plan. So after you've got your schedule and you start inputting, and when this input, the rule of thumb, the key is to put it in as soon as you say yes. As soon as you say, yeah, I'm going to do that, put it in right then and there. Lock it and load it. Now I'm not playing. The third thing is what's the third thing? Oh, it's to plan ahead. Okay. So it's a really big deal that you stop because you know you're wrong. You late. You always late. You know that. So stop not planning. Stop, waiting to the last minute to decide to do something. Stop waiting to the last minute to prepare for it. Pre-plan. You know your birthday is coming up. Why are you waiting to the last minute to get you a dress? Stop that. Go ahead and plan ahead and make sure that everything that you want to do, all the meetings, conferences, appointments, parties, all the things that you have coming up, that you prepare for them. Ask yourself, okay, well, what do I need in order to make this happen? As soon as you decide I'm going to go see this person in concert, what do I need? I know I need a new dress. I know I need my hair done. I know I need my makeup done. So then start inputting those things into your calendar. Come on, this is your money. This is your money here. The more serious that you take your time is the more your money starts taking you seriously. So the fourth thing is to watch your money expand. Watch your money expand. When you start to put these things together and start to really create a relationship with time and respecting others people's time because you know that they're worth a lot, respecting your time because you know you're worth a lot, then you start attracting people who respect your time more, and ultimately you start attracting opportunities for money to flow into your life more because you're being respectful of time. And once you respect time, then money respects you. So that's the little tidbit for today. I'm so glad that you tuned in to listen to it. Y'all know me, same old Jay. I will see you next time. I feel like I should have something clever to say at the end of these things, but I'll come up with something and I'll let you know from there. So if you haven't already, make sure that you join the group, Queen's Mastermind Society on Facebook, or like my page, Jameelah Anderson on Facebook and Instagram as well. And just to let you know and give you a little sneak peek, I am launching my newest course and it's coming out pretty soon. So I'll be giving you details on that. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much. Have a great day.